So hello everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's had a good weekend so far. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Type 5 Chibi Japanese tank. It's from Fine Molds, and the other Fine Molds kits have done the Type 1 and also the Judy. And they were both pretty good, so I'm hoping this one turns out pretty good too. So let's get started. So here's the instructions. You see all the information. There's quite a bit of information here, but it's all in Asian languages. There's not anything English or anything else. So here we have the parts tree. We have 9 sprues of plastic and some photo etched parts too. So number 1, we're doing details on the chassis. Number 2, building the sprockets, road wheels, idler arms, and support rollers. Number 3, we got some chassis parts here. It's like the back. There's a plate here in the middle, top piece, and these sides. It looks similar to the Type 1 actually with some of these parts. Number 4 here, we're putting the parts on from here. Then here we're putting on these covers for the springs. And I learned when I built the Type 1, you have to be careful here with these springs and these covers. You have to do it right or they won't fit. Number 5 you have to do on the other side, and the suspension on the other side. The driving. Number 6 we got putting the road wheels and sprockets and everything on. Number 7 the same thing on the other side. So here in number 8 we're doing here this front plate with this machine gun here. Well, there's 2 guns there. It looks like a machine gun and a cannon. Number 9 we're building the parts for the gun here. Number 10 you're putting it onto the tank. Also here we have a machine gun, looks like. Number 11 you put the top of the hull onto the bottom of the hull. Number 12 we have some of the hull details, all these doors and these hatches, lights and stuff, tow hooks. Here we have some of the Pioneer tools and these little armored doors. More hatches here too. Number 12 is a jack. Number 13, fuel caps, it looks like. Some handles here, and this the back plate here. Number 14, I think this is the exhaust, it looks like. Goes here in the back. Some more handles, lights. More parts here in the back. Then we have here the toe panels and stuff. Number 16, we got a tow cable and these holders for it. Looks like you can do with the tow cable or without, I guess. Number 17, do the track. I always do that last because I'm, well, as late as I can, at least. Now number 18, we're building the main gun. You see we have a main gun in 2 parts. That's always a little, you usually have to sand it down because there's always a line in the middle to get it smooth. Here on the other side, we're building the back part of the gun. Here's the mantle. Some more of the detail parts for it. Number 19 Number 20, it's all parts to the inside of the gun. 22, putting a machine gun here. These are the sides of the turret, I think. Yes, sides of the turret. We have some of these armored windows. Some more little detail parts and stuff here. Antenna mount. Number 23, you put the turret together. Here we're doing the commander's hatch. Here it looks like the cupola and everything. And you put it on. You put the gun in. There's a couple of vents and stuff here on the top and the sight. 13, you put the bottom of the turret on. I mean 25. 25, you put the bottom of the turret on. 26, we got the hatches for the main, for the commander's cupola. And there's also a hatch here in the front above the gun. Maybe a loader's hatch. Guess it's showing open or closed. 13, you put the turret on the tank and it's finished. Now this is an experimental tank, so there's not any combat markings really. It does show colors in English, but it just says Scheme 1, so I'm not really sure. But here it shows olive drab and flat base. Well, but it's a mix. And these are imagined markings. And here's a color chart, and there's also colors here in English. So, yeah, should be able to figure it out. But there's also here on the back, look, we have a camouflage version also. And I'd probably much rather make that than a one color version. I like the camouflage better. So first, let's look at the bottom of the hull. We see we have some bolts around here. Some pretty nice detail actually. Same thing around the bottom. We got some nice bolt heads and stuff. It's also nicely textured. There's not any texture here on the side though, really. Oh well, there it is. But it's much better on the bottom, I think. And here's some good detail too, with these doors and the bolt heads. It all looks pretty good. Then we have the top of the turret. Once again, it looks like pretty nice detailed. This isn't as good. This isn't textured as good as the other one. It's pretty smooth here on the top, but the vents are nice and they're open. There's nice bolt heads too. It looks a little bit better on the sides with the texture. It looks like it's some good detail. So here we have some clear parts. It has the periscopes, lights and stuff on it. And here we have some photo etch. Has a couple small detail parts, and these are the covers for the exhaust here, I believe. The photo etch is a little bent though. It was in the same bag with the clear parts. So here's one sprue with the turret parts. We have the top and the sides, the bottom, the back, also the hatches. The has really nice texturing. It looks really like it's cast. Don't know if you can really see it. It's always kind of hard to get it on here, but I think it looks pretty good. There's no flash. These two sprues have all the suspension parts, it looks like. And you have the covers here, sprockets, road wheels, the road wheel arms, idler wheels, support wheels. They have nice little bolts, bolt heads and everything on it. Nicely detailed parts. See some toe panels, toe panels there too. And some of the smaller detail parts. So here we have another big sprue. This has you see the covers for the sprocket hub. A lot of the parts for the hull, back and the those defenders. Front plate and stuff. Pioneer tools. It does have some texture to it. The details here are really good. The bolt heads on the sprocket covers are good too. And here's bolts. Nice bolts here. Here's the next sprue. Here's the next sprue. This has gun parts on it. You see the gun tube, the mantle, the mount for the gun tube and the mantle. The gun tube will be hollow, it looks like. But you have to be careful putting it together to get it straight. Here we have a small sprue. Some small detail parts here. This is for the gun that goes onto the front plate. You can see it here. Small cannon. Probably 20mm, I would think. Something like that. You see it's not hollow. But nice looking parts. Here's our last sprues. It's all the track. There's 5 of them. All separate piece. Look pretty good. There's no flash anywhere on this kit. You see there's two different types of pieces. You have the middle piece and then the bigger ones. It looks like a smaller version of the track that I put on the mouse. I like single piece track because they look good, but they take forever to paint and everything. And I can't find the spray for it in that color that I use. So I would say this kit looks really good. Fine Molds does really good kits, I think. I really don't know how accurate any of it is, but this is an experimental tank too, but it's pretty cool. I would give this kit a really good grade. It looks good. There's some decals to it, but they're nothing special. They look good. They look okay. So, I'm not going to really show them. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And in my next video, we'll take a look at this Bolt & Paul Defiant Mark 1 in 1/48 scale from Airfix. Till then, bye.